Simple doesn't mean easy, but it does mean effective. Try these exercises. Ten shockingly simple moves to sculpt your dream body in 2 weeks. Welcome back. Whether you're a beginner looking to shape your physique or an experienced lifter chasing a powerful transformation, do this workout. First up, barbell wide squat. Set the barbell across your upper traps and take a wide stance, wider than shoulder width, with toes angled slightly outward. Brace your core tightly, pull your shoulders back, and begin to lower into a squat by pushing your hips back and bending the knees. Your thighs should at least reach parallel, and ideally lower if your mobility allows. Pause briefly at the bottom to eliminate momentum. Drive through your heels and contract your glutes to return to standing, locking your hips at the top. This wide stance squat variation emphasizes the glutes, inner thighs, and hamstrings. Perform 4 sets of 8 to 10 reps. Fun fact, the wide squat targets hip muscles that directly support your pelvis and spine alignment, making you look taller and more athletic. Now, barbell clean and press. Begin with the barbell on the floor in front of you. Position your feet hip width apart and grip the bar slightly outside your legs. Lower into a hinge and squat hybrid position. From here, explosively extend your hips and knees to pull the barbell upward in a straight line. Catch it at shoulder height in a front rack position. Then immediately dip your knees again and use your full body force to drive the bar overhead in a controlled press. Reverse the motion slowly to return the bar to the ground. It works nearly every muscle in your body, from legs to lats to shoulders, and teaches efficient movement mechanics. Perform 3 to 4 sets of 6 to 8 reps. Fun fact, because of the explosive nature and total body involvement, this lift is also a calorie burner, increasing your metabolic rate long after your workout ends. Up next, barbell bent over row. Grab a barbell with an overhand grip, slightly wider than shoulder width. Hinge at the hips and bend your knees slightly until your torso is angled at about 45 degrees. Keep your core braced and your spine straight. Begin the row by pulling your elbows behind you, bringing the bar toward your upper abs. Pause and squeeze your shoulder blades together, then slowly lower the bar to full extension. Your torso should stay rock solid. This move builds thick, powerful lats, rhomboids, and traps, creating that coveted V-taper and improving posture, deadlift mechanics, and back strength. Perform 4 sets of 8 to 10 reps. Fun fact, a stronger upper back stabilizes your bench press, improves posture, and supports all compound pulling movements. Now, barbell Romanian deadlift to row. Begin standing tall with a barbell in front of your thighs. With a slight bend in your knees, hinge at the hips and lower the bar along your legs while maintaining a flat back. When you reach mid-chin level, pause and perform a powerful barbell row, pulling the bar toward your lower chest. Lower it back down and drive through your hips to return to the starting position. This hybrid movement combines posterior-chain strength, your hamstrings and glutes with upper back and lat development. It's excellent for time-efficient training and full-body coordination. Perform 3 sets of 8 reps. Make sure your core stays tight. Fun fact, combining a hinge and pull builds posterior strength, grip endurance, and muscular balance between your lower and upper back. Next up, barbell pause incline bench press. Set a bench at a 30 to 45 degree incline and lie back under the barbell. Grip the bar just outside shoulder width and unrack it with control. Lower the bar to the top of your chest, just below your collarbone, and pause for 1 to 2 seconds. This pause removes any bounce or momentum. Press the bar back to the top, locking out your arms without shrugging your shoulders. Focus on contracting your upper pecs and triceps throughout the movement. This pressing variation places greater emphasis on the upper chest and anterior delts while teaching better control and tempo under load. Perform 3 sets of 6 to 8 reps. Fun fact: eliminating momentum forces the muscles to work harder and builds explosive strength from the bottom position. Now, barbell upright row. Stand tall with the barbell in front of your hips and grip it with your hands shoulder width apart. Lead with your elbows as you pull the bar upward, keeping it close to your body. Your elbows should rise higher than your wrists. Pause at the top, contracting your traps and delts, then lower slowly under control. The key to this exercise is to keep your core tight and focus on only engaging your shoulders and upper back muscles, keeping the weight as close as possible to the body. This movement is fantastic for building capped shoulders and increasing trap size, giving your upper body a powerful silhouette. Perform 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps. Fun fact: keeping the elbows high activates the side delts better than almost any isolation movement. Up next, barbell floor calf raise. Stand with the barbell racked securely on your upper back, feet flat on the ground, or elevated on a small plate for increased range. Slowly rise onto your toes, lifting your heels off the floor and contracting your calves at the top. Pause for a second, then lower your heels until you feel a stretch in your calf muscles. Repeat with slow, controlled tempo. This movement directly targets the gastrocnemius and soleus muscles and helps improve ankle stability and balance. Perform 4 sets of 15 to 20 reps. The key to this exercise is to have a hard contraction at the top and a slow and controlled stretch on the way down. Fun fact: holding the peak contraction improves muscle fiber recruitment and helps with stubborn calf development. Now, barbell standing shoulder press. Start with the barbell racked at shoulder height. Take a firm grip just outside shoulder width. Stand with feet shoulder width apart and brace your core. Press the bar straight overhead until your arms are fully extended. At the top, your biceps should be near your ears. Lower the bar slowly back to your shoulders, keeping your torso upright and glutes tight throughout. This vertical pressing powerhouse strengthens the deltoids, triceps, and upper chest while forcing your core to stay rigid for stability. Perform 4 sets of 6 to 8 reps. Make sure you stabilize your core as you perform the movement. Fun fact: unlike seated presses, standing forces your entire body to stabilize the weight, building stronger abs and glutes in the process. Next, easy barbell seated triceps extension. Sit on a flat bench and press an easy bar overhead using a narrow grip. With your elbows pointed straight up, lower the bar in an arc behind your head, keeping your upper arm stationary. Feel the stretch in your triceps before extending your elbows and returning the bar to the top. Avoid flaring your elbows. This overhead extension variation specifically targets the long head of the triceps, part that adds mass and depth to your arms. Perform 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps. Keep your core stabilized and your body in a straight line to be able to focus on the triceps fully. Your elbows should not move at all. Fun fact: training the long head with overhead movements is essential for developing arm thickness and overall definition. Finally, barbell preacher curl. Sit on a preacher bench with your upper arms firmly against the pad and grip the barbell shoulder width apart. Slowly lower the bar until your arms are nearly straight, then curl it back up by squeezing your biceps. Pause at the top for a second before lowering again. Keep your upper arms fixed throughout. This movement isolates the biceps completely by removing momentum and reducing the involvement of other muscle groups. Perform 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps. The key to this exercise is to focus on a full stretch on the way down, keeping elbows still and a hard squeeze at the top of every repetition. Congratulations for completing today's workout. This workout proves you don't need fancy machines or overcomplicated routines. These 10 barbell movements are enough to sculpt a powerful, athletic physique if you stay consistent and train hard. These lifts will push your limits and reshape your body in just 2 weeks of focused effort. So, I challenge you to perform this workout 3 to 4 times a week for the next few months, and you'll soon see the changes yourself. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed today's workout, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, hit the notification bell, and share this video with friends and family who may benefit from it too. We look forward to seeing you in our next video, tomorrow at 8 p.m. UK time. Top fitness expert reveals best kettlebell techniques for strength.